Up with KREM begins now.
It's a great day. Thanks so much for waking up with us here on Up with KREM. I'm Tim Pham. Let's start off your Thursday morning by getting you ready for the day with meteorologist Thomas Patrick. Thomas, sounds like today's going to be a little bit more cloudy, but gosh, I got to say I've been enjoying the sunshine the last few days.
Yeah, a little bit of vitamin D is good
Absolutely.
for the soul, right? Yeah, it was awesome the last couple days, though today does look like it is going to be a bit cloudier. In fact, it's already mostly cloudy and still quite cool outside with current temperatures into the 20s. For me, I had needed a quick once over with the ice scraper because I was just getting a layer of frost on the windshield before I was getting underway on my own way to work this morning. You will probably have to do the same as well. Actually quite colder, especially in this corridor, like Colville, Deer Park, Coeur d'Alene, 22, 23 degrees. That's the coldest I've seen so far this week. It was clear at first getting those temperatures down there. Now the clouds are just starting to push in. So it'll end up a little bit cooler this afternoon, but not by much. We'll still be in the low to mid 40s for the afternoon.
We want to get to breaking traffic news this morning in Spokane Valley. Washington State Patrol is investigating a crash. It appears right now a driver drove off the road near Trenton Pines and into a construction area. You're taking a live look at the scene right now where you can see WSP troopers there with flashlights investigating the crash right there off of the road. You can see there's multiple WSP troopers on scene as well. The crash happened near the railroad tracks and not far from the Spokane River. What we do know right now, WSP telling us at least one person was seriously hurt. The crash is not blocking Trent or Pines, and both roads remain open right now. We'll keep you updated as we learn more about the crash this morning. Only on KREM 2, exclusive video of a person riding on the back of an ambulance yesterday morning. This happened on eastbound I-90 near the Altamont and Freya exit. AMR confirms someone was riding on the back of the ambulance. Crews did pull over and contact dispatch and WSP. However, the person hitching on ran away. AMR also confirmed no patient was inside at the time of the incident. As of right now, WSP does not know who the mystery rider was. This is not the first time something like this has happened in Spokane. This is video you are looking at from 2024 when a person was seen riding on the back of a semi. Ironically, it also happened near the Altamont exit. KREM 2 obtained new court documents in last week's double homicide at a North Spokane apartment. According to the documents, 6 people were inside the apartment at the time of the shooting, including a child. Witnesses told Spokane police they saw 2 men walk into the apartment with what appears to be bandanas over their faces. Multiple people say the 2 started to fight with someone. Police were calling it a person of interest. They were, and witnesses say at some point during the struggle a gun went off. 2 men, Isaac Tucker and Derek Alford, were killed, but police stopped short of saying who shot them. The person of interest was taken into custody and later released. A new bill in Idaho could make businesses legally responsible if someone uses a restroom that does not match their sex assigned at birth. The bill passed out of committee yesterday morning and is now headed to the full House for debate. One of the most controversial parts of the proposal involves what's known as premises liability. That's a legal doctrine that requires business owners to keep their property safe for customers. For example, clearing ice from sidewalks or fixing hazards. Under this bill, allowing someone to use a bathroom that does not align with their biological sex would be considered a violation of that safety standard and could open the business up to a lawsuit.
This legislation is supported by more than 77% of likely Idaho voters. It's the largest margin I've ever seen on an issue. It's a winning issue. It's a common sense issue. And I hope you'll send it to the floor with a do pass recommendation.
The bill passed 9-5. It's now headed to the House floor. New in the last 12 hours, the City of Spokane's Ethics Commission dismissed a complaint against the police ombudsman. They are the office in charge of holding police accountable. KREM 2's Connor McAvoy breaks down the complaint alleging a conflict of interest.
All in favor of dismissing the complaint? That's unanimous.
Hardly any words were spoken during a special meeting held by the City of Spokane Ethics Commission. Its members voted unanimously to dismiss an ethics complaint filed against Spokane Police Ombudsman Bart Logue. The complaint filed by Spokane Valley resident Evan Sims is the second the office received over the past couple of years. The initial complaints Sims filed accused Logue of failing to investigate what Sims referred to as a biased police report in 2024 involving an assault against him and what he says was discrimination he faced from police and Logue due to his having a developmental disability. This revised version argues the same allegations, as well as arguing Logue also used his title as Spokane Police Ombudsman for personal gain, arguing his position as police ombudsman in Spokane made it possible for him to secure consulting contracts in Illinois to the tune of $100,000. The city's Spokane Ethics Committee conducted an independent investigation into the complaint. Its members say they found no evidence of any conflict of interest with his duties as police ombudsman, and the complaint was dismissed.
It's a very thorough investigation.
Hunter McAvoy, KREM 2 News.
New this morning, the Spokane organization, the Shades of Motherhood Network, has been awarded a grant by the state to support mental health programming for families during and after pregnancy. The grant from the Washington Department of Health offers $30,000 for up to 3 years. The grant will help strengthen mental health systems for Black, Indigenous, and other families of color. They are one of 6 organizations selected for the grant. A new report in JAMA found about 13% of young people now use AI chatbots for mental health advice. And in a separate survey, 44% of people say they'd rather start with a chatbot than family, friends, or even a doctor. And while some users share positive experiences, experts worry about safety and privacy, and even how ethical it is.
It is overall very generic. It does not understand the context of your life, your lived experience, your unique situation and background, something that only a trained therapist through interaction in real time with somebody would say.
Mental health experts say AI can also miss emotional cues, reinforce harmful beliefs, or fail to safeguard users in crisis. They recommend parents talk to their child's pediatrician about any behavioral concerns and ask for a referral to a mental health professional if needed.
At 6:07, here's another look at our forecast. Today's going to be a cloudier day, and we see that in the satellite information already. Basically just kind of like a line of clouds just pushing in from the west. Good news here, no rain out west. 0 chance for any rain for eastern Washington as a result of that. There's basically just no deep moisture that's going to rain out from these clouds. So just ends up being just mostly cloudy today, and our temperatures aren't all that much colder than yesterday, and we'll stabilize in the low to mid 40s.
It's that time again. Hearts, sweet treats, and Valentine's Day is this weekend. That's why KREM 2's Brandon T. Jones is live at the historical Spokane this morning. Brandon, they've got a busy holiday coming up. Good morning.
Good morning, the historical Spokane, and we've got some history right now happening because we got some inside access, some behind the scenes, and I'm with Todd Davis, the president. And can you talk about just what we're looking at right now? What's going on, Todd?
Yeah, so this is one of our unique products that we do, and of course we still do a lot of handwork in our facility. So what we're doing here now is putting a base down for what we has called paws and claws. And so we're putting a base of real milk chocolate.
Wow.
And then there's going to be a caramel patty. That again is the same caramel that we make our turtles out of. So it's a scratch caramel as well. And Marlene's just putting this together now.
Look at her go. I mean, come on now. I want to say thank you, Marlene, because this is amazing, you know, and how quick, how smooth this whole process is, you know, fascinating to watch. And it's cool because, you know, this is a piece of local history.
Yeah, so it's something we started doing, and of course she's adding the almonds now as the toes, of course.
Yeah.
And then she'll finish encapsulating it with real chocolate and let it set overnight. And then they'll go to the packagers and they'll package them up, and we sell them all around the United States. You know, we do a brown bear, a black bear, and we also do a Bigfoot.
Yeah.
And so we have a complete Bigfoot line, which is super popular as well. So lots of fun, lots of unique specialty items.
Yeah.
And everything is 100%. And so, you know, we're using the real chocolates and the real butters and the real creams, and it makes it really a very tasty treat.
For sure. And well, you know, it's cool too because again, Valentine's Day is on the way, and that's one of the reasons we're here this morning, on top of, you know, you all just being a historical business. And if we could pop this out really quick, and this is that finished product, and I just want to say thank you so much to both of you all. And we've got some KREM 2 fans here as well, so they want to give a shout out to Jeremy Legou, and maybe we can get some of the other folks to come down here with us as well. But thank you so much. We appreciate you, and we'll toss it back to you in the studio.
Oh my gosh, the talent. I love it. She is so good at that. Amazing. I love Spokane. All right, today's wake-up call question of the morning is about candy. We want to know, what's your go-to candy? Someone said C's candy. Kathy likes Smarties. Dave's like anything white chocolate. All right, others saying an assorted box of chocolate from C's as well. Let us know your favorite candy to 509-448-2000. We'd love to hear from you, and you can weigh in anytime throughout Up with KREM. The Inlander's Best of Readers poll is now open. It's a time to celebrate and highlight what makes the Inland Northwest great. You can vote on the best of the best in many categories, including Best TV Anchor, Weathercaster, and Sports Anchor. We love starting our mornings with you and would appreciate your vote if you enjoy watching Up with KREM. You do have time to cast your vote. The polls stay open until Tuesday, February 17th.